Greetings, dear Sagittarius. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and do an energetic feel for tarot for the summer solstice. We're going to talk a little bit about the astrology of the summer solstice, and this is happening in the Northern Hemisphere between June 20th and 22nd, okay? And it also coincidentally coincides with the start of Cancer season. And if you know anything about astrology, Cancer season is known, its modality is very cardinal in nature. So when we talk about the cardinal signs, they are self starters, assertive, just the first ones to put their foot in there, right? So just the go getters in that sense. And yeah, it also just the start of summer, right? Because it's the summer solstice, and it really, on an astronomy level, it just talks about around these days. This is our peak days of daylight, right? And so light is very significant in a sense where it really energetically affects us, where we are in place and situations where we're just spending a little bit more time outside because there's more energetic light out there. And so if you think about summers are filled with the United States, we've got, the 4th of July, and we've got, the kids are out for school, people are taking summer vacations. It's just known, their cookouts, it's just known as a time, pool parties. There's just so many things. There's so many social things to get into during those summer months, right? So we are just going to do a tarot themed around the summer solstice, right? And it's just known as just a time of abundance. There's feels like a spiritual renewal, right? And so many cultures around the world celebrate the summer solstice and their tradition. And one of the decks the deck that I am using today is the Brotherhood of Light in the Egyptian Tarot. So we talk about light for the summer solstice. And then if you do know, the ancient Egyptians, or the Kemetic culture, were one of the many cultures that celebrated the summer solstice, and it happens to be their start of their new year, right? So the summer solstice, when they chose for the new year to come in. So there are lots of places I've thought about this time is very significant, and just a really intense moment to just be in joy and experience what the earth is giving us in the form of just more light. Okay. So that is going to be our theme that we're focused in on for this tarot read. So before I get started, let's go ahead and set the intention. This is for you, Sagittarius. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius and your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity, and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. So our first question is looking at where you should focus your energy during the long days of summer. Where should Sagittarius focus their energy during this long days of summer? All right. So you've got the 9 of Cups. Love to see that. Joy. Just like feeling it. Feeling it with or without peoples when I think about that. Okay. Yeah, you've got the 4 of Pentacles. So you're very being very reserved about your energy as well. You might not be spending too many time with people outside of your close circle. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So honestly, I feel like for a lot of my Sages, the it's like you're feeling a lot of joy through the simple things in life. That 9 of Cups is just like life is feeling light, it's feeling joyful. You're feeling good about where you are in life right now. And some of those things that you are feeling good about are just some of the most ordinary things in life. It's like you're having this appreciation for being able, hi Katie, having this appreciation for all of the little things that you do, because the Knight of Pentacles is about having dedication, having routine, being committed to things. It's not necessarily the most exciting, fun night in the deck. It's a night that does all of the little things to keep your life flowing right. Okay, these are making sure that you clean your dishes and don't leave dirty dishes in the sink, or that you have like a chore routine or skincare routine, or just doing things to upkeep your life. And it's like you're getting a lot of joy out of that, like just living life very simply and just being dedicated to like and consistent with your goals. And so that might just mean that you are being a little bit more reserved. You're not really out there. You're kind of spending a lot of time to yourself, or keeping yourself behind closed doors, so to speak, because that Four of Pentacles really also looks at your money as well. Just really talks about being frugal or being more mindful about how you're spending money. So this is like just being mindful about budgeting. It is not saying that you're broke. It's just saying that you're mindful, that you're not willing to be just out there splurging and spending money just for the heck of it. But I am seeing you in a very good place on an emotional level where you're just having the best time, like doing the simplest things in life, right? And that's just like attending to yourself, attending to your loved ones, and just being committed, and reserving your energy for anything that like falls outside of that. Okay, so that's where if you're focusing your energy on doing those things, Sagittarius, and you're not really out here like that, you're doing great. Okay, because that's what is saying you should focus your energy on. Now, let's look at what you need to weed out in order to grow, right? Life is a process. We're always trying to elevate in some way. So let's see for you, what must you eliminate or weed out in order to grow? All right, so you've got the Eight of Pentacles, something about work here. Something about work, something about your skill set. What about it? Okay, King of Swords. Okay. Ooh, and the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Everybody's readings have been about money. This is weird. Okay. So it says what you need to weed out. I feel like there's something here about your work, your job, your business here that there's a lack. The money is not good. And it's like you're too smart for that, because that King of Swords is just someone who's very intelligent, someone who's very highly specialized or skilled in some way. And it's like you're working and someone who's very strategic as well. So there is this acknowledgement here, and I think this is something because you're a very intelligent sign, Sagittarius, and you feel that there's something about your work that's just not paying you enough, right? And that you are feeling the sense of lack. So there's something definitely here to address in regards to your skill set or your job here, and that you need to be a bit more strategic, so that you're not feeling like as if you're in this scarcity mindset when it comes to your resources. Okay, and that could be going back to your original, when we talk about you focusing your energy, you are having a lot of pleasure and doing some of the small things in life. And it's like you've taken this very healthy approach to perhaps managing your budget by just focusing in on like the routines that you have, because Four of Pentacles also talks about needing to save, needing to be a little bit more frugal and mindful of our budgets. So that's what I'm seeing for what you need to weed out. I don't know. There's something like very much not in a balance with like the work, the mind that you have, the work that you do, and the money that comes along with it. That's what I'm getting. So keep in mind, this is not going to resonate for everybody, of course, but if it does, please do comment that, this part resonated with you or something, so that I know these readings are hitting in some way. All right, let's go to our next one. We are looking at what new opportunities may arise for you during this season. And we're timing this for like a 3-month season, right? So summer is from June 22nd to September 22nd, when that fall equinox comes. So let's see. All right, you've got the High Priestess. You've got the Emperor. And this is in new opportunities that might arise. Interesting. And let's go one more. And you've got the Queen of Swords. We have another Swords energy here. Now, this is interesting because I'm seeing this is so holistic in a way, because the High Priestess really represents this not necessarily, yeah, it is an opportunity. It's an opportunity, like you are given, like your insight is extremely good during this season. Okay, your intuition is kind of on point, as a matter of fact, and it's on point, and you just feel very healthy. You feel very balanced. You feel very reasonable. Okay, because that Queen of Swords is like that energy that's able to kind of like balance its head and its heart space, right? And make very sound decisions, even to a sense where people are like seeking you for counsel because you are just seen as being so balanced and so knowledgeable and just someone to like really confide in. And then you've got also this Emperor card. So I'm just saying Emperor is about like putting things in order, like realigning, structuring, like having a bit more structure in your life, or adhering to structures and authority in your life. So what I'm seeing here is that there could be, and this could also be a person, there could be an authority figure here that kind of comes in and it's able to um and it's someone that maybe like you'll trust, right? Like your intuition is just like, okay, like trust your intuition with this opportunity or with this person, because you do have a very like strong head and heart right now, and it's very very balanced. Like I see you being very like healthy. Like there could be some things that aren't like that you want to change that aren't quite right, and I'm seeing that could be this lack in your material world, but mentally like you're really on top of your game. Not just mentally but even intuitively, like you're intact, and is asking you, the opportunities are there's, or maybe there's, this is you, like this could be an authority that you're able to set around this time because you are so balanced and you're able to demand uh, some type of structure, right? Because that emperor energy is very demanding in nature, but it's demanding in a sense where it's not for nonsense. It's like for vitality, for order, for things to really make sense. And so I'm seeing that as an opportunity for you during this time because you are doing so well mentally and spiritually. Now let's look at what you need to explore. So what should you, I should say, what should Sagittarius explore during the season? Okay. You've got the 10. What's going on here? You've got the 10 of Swords. You've got the 5 of Cups. This is heavy. Oh, Sag, some of you need to do some healing here. And you've got the Ace. Yeah. Some of you need to do some healing. I feel like some of you at this time are still ruminating over like past hurts. Ten of Swords wants you to understand that whatever grievances you've had in the past about certain things that didn't work out, they're gone now. You don't have to. Uh-oh. All right, please excuse me. I hope this is still going to work. All right. Okay, so I'm feeling like you have been very like upset about some things, and but as Ten of Swords wants you to know that those days are over. But you're still like you have a past grievance here. You're still kind of holding a lot of like negative emotional or depressive energy around that, where you're just still kind of sad about things. And so you really need to explore a certain way to approach the situation, or a certain way to like see past some things here, right? Because that Ace of Swords really just like honestly just wants you to like turn a new leaf in terms of like how your thinking. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of seeing there for opportunities. And finally, I gotta close this out because I am running out of battery. How can you live in alignment with the energies of this summer? How can Sagittarius live in alignment with the energies of the summer? All right, and you've got the 9 of Wands. Yeah, there are some things that are still kind of getting you. You feel a little bit wounded. You're like, I'm feeling like I'm not there, but I'm going to keep on trucking. I'm going to keep on doing these small things. And you know what? Balance is going to happen. This is the Justice card. This is the reciprocity. You're starting to see karmic effects of things happening, a balancing of a situation. You're giving, you're actually like starting to receive what you're getting. And if it's been good, right, it's that reaping what you sow, you're going to get back good. So there's a rectifying here of a situation. But you are like wounded, like you feel like it's not going to happen. Or you're just unsure when it will. But it's imploring you to really take that chance. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune wants you to take a chance, baby. Okay? You got to turn the leaf. You got to start trusting. So that's what I got for you, dear Sagittarius. If this resonated with you, please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. I gotta go, Sagittarius, because my battery's about to run out. But I love you guys and take care. Happy summer solstice.